Alright, welcome back to Frugal Homestead. So today's recipe is inspired by my wife, who is an absolute berry junkie. I can't even say it. So originally she made me make her blueberry donuts, and I had to buy this Machine Y protein powder to make her blueberry protein donuts. But we have a bunch of berries, like bushes on the property, and we'd froze a bunch. Just picked them and froze them. Right here we have blackberries. We have raspberries in the freezer and other ones. But she asked me for something special, and she wanted a mixed berry donut. But something with some serious deep flavors, okay? Some a little less artificial, because protein powder flavoring sometimes can be a little artificial. So we kind of came up with a recipe that works for her, but it also creates some gorgeous looking donuts and really comes together with some nice flavor. So
amazing flavor.
It's a very refreshing flavor. It's not artificial at all tasting. So basically to start, you're going to need some kind of protein powder that has berry flavoring. Now if you wanted to use an unflavored or like a vanilla, then you could, and then just get different berries to put in. But with the blueberry here and the blackberry here, these were actually the giant blackberries. I smushed them. It helps. Now, before in our donut recipes, you've seen us use pumpkin. On this one, you're going to want to use one whole banana, because it kind of lets the flavors take over, whereas on the pumpkin, it can have a little bit of flavor take over. So we'll put that in first. That's one whole smashed banana.
The riper, the better.
Yes.
The easier it is to smash it.
Okay, our next ingredient.
4 egg whites.
Yep. Now, normally we do 6 donut batches on this channel, but because we're making big batches here, we're doing 12 tonight.
For me. All for me.
Pretty much, because she's going to end up eating them before you get a chance to.
So, 2 tablespoons of applesauce.
Unsweetened applesauce. So what's the calorie count on these anyways?
They are right around 60 calories.
Okay, so that's going to be based on how many calories are in your protein powder. The Machine Y here has 130 per scoop, and we're putting 2 scoops in because it's a double batch.
3 ounces of blackberries smashed.
Yep.
If I can get them to fall out.
Okay, next we're going to put in our flour. This is half a cup of flour. Now you can use whatever you want because we're still putting baking powder in it. So you can use self-rising or you can use all-purpose.
If we're on quarantine much longer, we'll probably end up using whole wheat flour.
Yeah, that's true. So we're going to use 2 full scoops of protein powder. Okay. Now we're going to use 2 teaspoons and then baking powder, and then we're going to put in, this is 2 tablespoons of stevia, sorry. We do use Truvia at times, but we've been using stevia lately. I do recommend this Machine Y. It's not terribly pricey, but it's not as good as the Impact Y protein we normally use. But it's pretty cost effective for what it is. It has a great flavor. I'll put a link to this down in the description box.
It smells good.
Alright, let me show the people what we're working with here. Because I think this is gorgeous, guys. Look at that. Just gorgeous. So, on that note, my wife is spraying her pans, even though they're non-stick. The donut pan, she's spraying them with a cooking spray, just to be sure.
We don't put a lot on it, just a little bit. And they've never stuck, honestly, before, but
I'd rather not take a chance, especially with something that can caramelized like berries. Now these are from last year. So that goes to show you, you know, we keep stuff pretty stocked up. We grow a good amount of stuff and put it in the freezer. So times like this when we're kind of stuck inside, it's nice because you can just basically go to your fridge or freezer, pull out stuff and put things like this together. This is a very simple way to make a really fun donut. And it's very flavorful donut at that because you actually have berries inside of it.
And ours are actually organic berries.
Yep.
We put no fertilizers on them.
Nope. There is no chemical fertilization at all in our beds. Now, these are the giant blackberries, but like I said, they all get smashed. So as long as you're doing the 3 ounces for 12 donuts, it's going to come out right.
Yeah, they be wild blackberries. They can be store-bought ones, whatever.
Yeah, and you can sub it out for any berry as long as you stay at that 3 ounce mark. You can add more, but they may get fall apart when you do too much. Now we have our oven back here preheated to 350 degrees. We're going to put these in for approximately 12 minutes. Obviously, that's going to be based on where you live, your elevation, such, your stove. Basically, when you push on the outside of them with your finger, they should have a little bit of sponge to them, but they should basically not push in much when they're done. The nice thing about these pans is if you do pull them out and knock them out and they're not done, you can always toss them right back in the pan, throw them in for a few more minutes. It won't hurt anything.
I'm just trying to even it up between the 12 donuts as much as possible. I usually use a 1 tablespoon scoop and I put 2 scoops in. And then anything left over I go back and just kind of divvy it up.
There's no real science to it. Just try and keep it off the middles as much as possible. This is a part that I absolutely hate. And my wife's really good at it. So you can see who does it.
And a good place to buy these pans are at Walmart, if you're wondering.
Yep. They're about $7 or $8 each there, and they're a lot more expensive other places. Now, these are going to have chunks of fruit in them, guys. These are really, really good. You will want to keep them, obviously, in the refrigerator, though.
They'll be moist and you can't leave them out for too long.
Yeah, these are definitely going to be like cake donuts with the fruit inside. But by smashing the berries up, you can see that pretty purple color. That's flavor all through the batter. So it really comes out nice. And wait till you see the color when they're done.
And we leave all the juices in it.
Yep.
So whenever you smash your berries, don't drain them or anything.
Nope. I might have to steal one of these. These are looking really good. Come on.
Alright, there you go.
So that's what they look like. They are gorgeous. Whoop. Starting to dump. We'll get the oven open, get them put in. We'll bring you back when they're done. I know you guys can't smell that, but we can. The whole house smells like mixed berry. It's time to get these bad boys out of the oven. Very nice. You ready?
Yep. Oh yeah. Look at that.
You ready?
Yep.
All right. So. Ooh, hot, 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 hot. Ooh. We're going to have to put the mitt back on, guys. This one's actually super hot. Them berries hold the heat, and it doesn't cool down as fast, and trust me. So I don't know if you can see the blues and purples in that. On the back, it even shows through. So when you take it, whew, look inside, guys. See how it's stained with that berry color? That's actual fruit smashed up.
These will be really hot too, because them berries get hot.
Not super
coffee.
hot. Not super hot coffee, so that'll help her if it starts to burn her tongue.
Oh yeah.
Look at that chunk of fruit, guys. Look at that. There's a chunk of fruit. Sorry, babe. Didn't mean to take your thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If you guys like blackberries and blueberries, you're going to like this. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh. So this was something I made up just for this beautiful lady right here. She absolutely loves them, adores them, trust me, because I don't get any. You notice I broke that up, took and held on to that one piece for dear life. That's because she'll eat these. She's like, oh, I had to take them all to work. I was like, why you have to take them all to work? She said, because then I can just go get them when I need them and I won't forget them daily. Well played, wifey. Well played. But anyways, guys, if you like the video, you know, feel free to make these. Tell us what you think. Let us know how you alter the recipes. Make it your own, guys. Maybe you like a different kind of berry. Maybe you're going to put elderberries in them or whatever. But however you do it, please get with us in the comments. Let us know if you liked it, how it came out. You know.
Yeah, because we have one subscriber that gives us all kinds of ideas on what she does.
Yeah, and we want the feedback.
It's neat to watch and see her donuts that she turns out, because some of them are absolutely amazing combinations.
Yep. So, you know, really give us the feedback.
So if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification button. That way you can see all of our upcoming recipes and all of our videos, because the homestead's going to be pretty busy.
Yep. So, until next time, I'm Tony.
I'm Missy, and we'll see you in the next video.